My name is Jen, and I'm an actor. In actual fact, I'm sitting in our theatre right now. I've done my hair and I've done my makeup, and I'm waiting to put my costume on. And this is my favourite time in a theatre, when there's nobody else around. It's like the building is holding its breath, and you can hear the echoes of performances of days gone by whispering in the wings. But theatres can sometimes be quite scary places. The lights are really bright, and sometimes there's sound effects that come out of nowhere and really surprise you. So I thought today I'd share with you a poem written for a special little boy called Robin by his dad, James Hannah, and it's called The Squeaky Squealers. Let me warn you of the day when squeaky squealers come to play. These cataclysmic, noisy creatures escape their mums and dads and teachers. They run around and muck about and screech and cry and shriek and shout. They hide in prams, in crochet parcels, in corners of big bouncy castles. I must admit that awful din quite makes me jump out of my skin. The violent screaming hurts my ears. Those rumbling, tumbling racketeers release my deepest, darkest fears and leave me feeling half my years. Until my dad says, "Now then, son, let squeaky squealers have their fun. Just take your hands and fix them tightly to your ears, and then politely move for the foreseeable to some place more agreeable, where we can play with friends less rude, in quietness and in solitude." But as I make my way, I see from that mighty cacophony a most unusual emission. And if I may, with your permission, take a moment to describe my observation of this tribe, that when they turn and bounce about, from their rear end steam whistles out. With such a force comes this expulsion, it speeds up like jet propulsion. And as my hands suppress the sound, I watch with wonder clouds abound. Cirrus, cumulus, nimbus, stratus, all varieties blasted at us like monumental steamy fountains, forming cumulonimbus mountains. My dad explains, "You see, that's why we let the rotten things drift by. As for their beauty and large size, no one seems to realise that clouds are loud and better found a greater distance from the ground." And now the squealers represent no fear to me. I let them vent. I never whimper, wail or worry, because though clouds are in no hurry, they will, as sure as day is day, eventually drift away. Now when I hear a baby shout, I whip my index finger out, position it upon my mouth with tip to north and knuckle south, and pucker up, express my wish, emitting short reports like this. Shh, 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 shh. And what I'm saying with this act, with all due respect and tact, is, listen here, you noisy lout. Don't think you scare me with your shout, for I've survived the loudest sound that Earth's researchers ever found. Oh yes, you'll hear the world's worst scream when squeaky squealers let off steam. It's brilliant, is it? I really love the idea that steam comes out the bottoms of people making lots of noise. So I hope you enjoyed the poem. And don't forget, if you love going to the theatre, maybe to find a relaxed performance where the lights aren't quite as bright and the noises aren't quite as loud. And maybe one day I'll see you in a theatre very soon. Enjoy your sleepover. Bye-bye.